Hey, this is Linda and Charles with Musselwhite Consulting.
The other day, our friend and success coach, Rob Braun, introduced us to a new book. It's called The Pumpkin Plan by Mike Michalowicz. Mike Michalowicz, by the way, is the same guy who wrote The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur, a very successful book. I would encourage you to go pick this book up. And let me share this with you. This book is 222 pages long, and we read it in 2 days. I don't share that to impress you. I just want to let you know we couldn't put the book down after we got started. Look, if you consider yourself an entrepreneur, and you've been stuck at that point where you're looking for the next big deal or the next client as a way of making it, I would encourage you to read this book. Or if you've been trapped in the never-ending cycle of sell it, do it, sell it, do it, sell it, do it, this is something you should read. And the reason I share that is because I think in our business, this is the point where we've been. We've sold jobs, came back and done them, sold jobs, came back and done them, and you hit a ceiling. You can't go any further. Or if you've been feeling helpless or feeling trapped, not necessarily financially or time-wise, but how are you going to get out from behind your business? How are you going to be able to take it to the next level? Something to think about, something to consider. Well, here's one that I think resonates with most entrepreneurs. If you feel stressed, do you go to bed stressed? Do you wake up stressed? Or as Mike says, do you stress about the stress? Very original, but you get the point. Anyway, if you're an entrepreneur, I would encourage you to read this book.
So bottom line is, Mike is the real deal. He's successfully launched and sold 2 multi-million-dollar businesses before the age of 30. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And he shares in this book proven systems that produce positive results. Results that we've all been working for.
About a third of the way through the book, we realized that, we've been out of alignment in our own business. On the outside looking in, it looks successful. We've got growth. Things are starting to happen. But something that I've heard before is that I've been in my own way. We've been in our own way. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are in their own way, in their own business. So it's one of the things to think about is what's got you to where you are, what's got us to where we are, won't get us to where we want to go. That was a tough one, because that means I've got to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. Look, there's a lot more to running a business than just showing up and doing the work. There's proven systems and methods that we all need to incorporate, especially from an entrepreneur perspective.
Mike points out throughout the book that entrepreneurs don't do most of the work. Entrepreneurs identify the problems, discover the opportunities, and build processes to allow other people and other things to do the work.
Yeah, that's something that I know I've got to work on. Once you've moved past that early stage of entrepreneurship, success isn't a quantity game anymore. And that's something that Mike shared in the book and something that I don't think I focused in on. Maybe you haven't focused in on in your business either. Success isn't about quantity. It's really about quality. So, and another thing is, if your business is dependent upon you doing the work or most of the work, you, me, anyone is not going to get to that true point of growth in their own capabilities. So something to think about. And here's a biggie. On page 123, in here, he talks about don't hide the secret sauce. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but you've got to read it because really that's a game changer in a lot of our businesses today.
And all this makes absolute sense to us. We violate it and know probably what you're violating as well.
2 more great strategies. Page 131, the wish list. It is irresistible to most folks. And I stress and, it's a unique way in which to engage the folks that you're working with and to get the information you need to keenly focus your business. I'm very impressed by that. Page 170, tapping the vendor well. The reason I share that is because this is actually something that I've done in the past when I was an employee, yet have failed to do as an owner and entrepreneur, something I will be revisiting immediately. These 2 ideas alone, in my opinion, make buying this book a bargain at still twice the price.
The Pumpkin Plan is full of processes and strategies for you to implement. Step-by-step plans, real-life stories that detail the strategies in this book.
Look, Mike provides the tools on how to find your ideal clients. Strike that. How to find awesome clients. And I do stress the word awesome. That's very important. How to identify your area of innovation, your AOI. Again, another great point. And really, how to get to your sweet spot, which, by the way, is the point at which you yourself are not trying to be something you aren't. We like that. I like that because I think we often as business owners get caught up in trying to serve others and being what they need us to be as opposed to being ourselves, which when you do that, it's where you operate. It's the easiest, it's the most fun, it's what satisfies you the most, and you stop following and start leading in your business. That's critical.
And Mike doesn't make any overnight promises to success, which is a breath of fresh air.
Absolutely. In fact, he lays out a plan that's truly going to be hard work. But after all, isn't it worth it?
By the time we finished this book, we were compelled to, number one, make this video, and then cancel all of our appointments for the week.
That was crazy.
But most of all, take action.
That was critical, making sure that we were getting involved in doing things right now, not reading it and waiting on it. So look, we're betting that you became an entrepreneur because you know and believe you have a significant contribution to make. Mike shares something that I thought was key. Dare to be exactly who you are and let your business be an amplification of your authentic self and let it grow by leaps and bounds. Look, I don't know where you are in your business, but I would encourage you. This is a great read. It can't do anything but help you. I would invite you to go check out the Prevendus Group website. Look at that below. And maybe touch base with some of the trainers that are on it, some of the coaches. Look up Rob Braun, for instance, and just talk to him about his experience in being in Prevendus. Look, we're going to overhaul our business. That's why we're off for this entire week. We've got a ton of things to get done. It's not all going to take place in this 1 week, but I was so compelled, we were so compelled by the things that we read in here. We were going to stop, we're going to take action, we're going to get things done, and we're going to move to the next level. So, until next time.
This is Linda and Charles from Musselwhite Consulting.